Greetings, it's Erika, and we have a full moon this week, just in a couple of days, in fact. And as I live more seasonally and like to use these natural cycles to guide my own life, maybe as you do as well, I've been thinking a little bit differently about this next full moon, our first full moon of 2024, in fact, and that is on January 25th this year. And some things that have been very prominent as I consider this full moon is that I too, in the past, have sometimes gotten into the thinking where we need to do something. We need to have this big release. There's a fire ceremony and, all these things. And that is awesome if that's where you're at. And I've been in that place in the past as well. And what I've realized a little bit more recently is that even more helpful perhaps to consider is that it can be simpler. What if the release can be simpler? And so one main thing that I've been thinking about is just that perhaps the release is simply not efforting. Maybe we just don't put in the effort. Maybe we just stop giving something our energy and time, right? It's like pulling the plug with something that's connected to the electricity, right? It's just stopped, right? So that's something that's really come up. And in a related way, using more discretion with what we let live within our energies, our bodies, our choices, and our thoughts. And I know that that's not always easy because, like I tell my people a lot, and I really believe this, we're not light switches. So we don't often get to maybe just turn off the electricity, for example, and then it's just suddenly gone. Sometimes we can, though, see it in the way that, you know what, I need more time with that, or this is not the right timing for me. So maybe if I just simply stop giving it so much energy or say, for now, I'm going to put that aside, right? So I was talking to a friend actually, and I can relate to this because something that he said a couple times during our conversation was, well, and then, I'm thinking of moving, but what I heard him say before that were some other considerations that needed more time and energy and had a more realistic timeline, things that maybe needed to be decided earlier or things that maybe were just of greater urgency. And when we talked about it a little bit more, he said, well, yeah, I probably just want to stay where I'm at for now, right? And that just felt like a relief. And I'm in that place as well, thinking of moving, yet there's a lot of other things that might need to come before it. Yet I'm realizing that just that spinning thought constantly, well, and what about moving? It's almost like I feel responsible for mentioning it in a conversation or in, giving it some time and energy. What I've realized though more recently is it's a drain. And it's not something that I'm going to do in a month or probably 2 months, maybe even 3 months, possibly more. And there are steps that I need to take that will be more fruitful for my time and energy before that move, for example, right? That's just an example. So I invite you to think about this full moon energy in a possibly different, dare I say, easier way. That what if it's a matter of just not efforting, just realizing for now where your energies can best be spent. And it's just like, like in our cold weather, I have the water turned off to my spigot outside because I'm not using it right now there. Where can your energies best be used? Where are your resources more valuable? And how can you be gentler and kinder to yourself and simply just release things in the way of not giving them your time, energy, space, and love for now? Blessings on your journey. I am supporting your health on all levels, and I hope that this full moon does help you release in some way and free up more of the time, space, and energy that you need and want at this time, and to honor your beautiful self.